Hello ladies, this morning we did some lovely winter cozy fashion from the high street, so I'm just going to show you some things. I'm in a Zara dress with a little sequin gilet underneath, sequin jumper underneath, and I pulled it up, pushed it up, got a little bit on my collar, and I'm wearing a little bit of Munchkin lip cheek over my face, and I'm wearing a little bit of sunlight highlighter on my eyes and a bit of Sacha over the Munchkin. But the idea is, khaki doesn't suit me, so how can I do makeup that makes it fresher? So I've got to have a little bit of a lip that pops and not too much contrasting. So that's me. I put the belt on here because otherwise it'd be too long-waisted. And I've got a really old Marni shoe, and not a black type, but a dark brown type because it's softer and it goes with a belt. But we've got three glorious ladies today, so I'm going to start off with Hot Honey Sarah. Come on out, Sarah, Hot Honey. Here we are, darling. So, Sarah, we're doing the classic camel coat, and I think what we want to do today is to have that real, just grading of colour, beautiful richness in the fabrics, taking things that are not that expensive on the high street, making them look designer. That's kind of what I always like to do. So this is actually from, is this one from Reserve? No, this one is from New Look, £54. Nice camel coat because it's long, so very good for somebody, what are you, 5'7"? Yeah, so good for somebody over 5'6". I'd say otherwise it might drown. You're in a size 10. And then Lindex, which is kind of lindex.com. It's, you know, like a less expensive Zara, and that's 24 quid. But I like the texture and the art here with the polo neck when you've got big boobs, because we discussed this, you are hourglassy. And if we're doing these looks, as if you're going to not take the coat off, it's running around but looking gorgeous. If we do polo necks like that, I think it looks a bit aging. It's just something that how our mum wears a polo neck. So even though you have big boobs, I much prefer just having it high in a kind of what I call a Scandinavian way, because they always have them high because it's always so cold. You've got the V of the jumper, and you've got the V of the coat, and then the trousers I love. Show a stripe, darling. Show a stripe off. Look at that. Lovely line of trouser from Zara, 39 quid, but very flashing, because as an hourglass, I think it's hard to get a good trouser because it can be too loose up here. Yeah. And I like the way they don't cling under the bottom. Yeah. Just go straight down.
They're very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
I do struggle with the hips and waist.
Yeah, and they're just so flattering. And then we just done a trainer from Office, which even our lovely lady today presenting, Rochelle, said it matches as well. There's a bit of camel in there. Makeup is fresh. A little bit of brown around the eye, a little bit of fortune on the eye, Sacha on the lip, and a little bit of catching on the cheek. And the bag, I like the bag. I didn't realise this bag was Primark. I mean, this is fast fashion, but it is Primark, and it's £10. It's kind of scary, it's that price. But one little trick I've always found is lovely boob, roundness, round bag, body bag, angularity, squareness, oblong body bag. Just a little trick, but it's always a softer flow on your body. Thank you for coming on, darling.
Thank you very much.
Thank you on the show again.
Thank you.
All right, and next up we've got Blazing in Burgundy. Come on, darling. So, Janet, who I've worked with before, looks glorious in a hot colour. So we've got, in fact, as our base of everything, this orange jumper, which is from Oasis, £30. I love the little scalloping here, really pretty, no, not scalloping here, which we lost there, but very pretty scalloping there. And I think what the whole point of this look, because I know you're feeling good about it, is that we see these satin skirts and we think how beautiful, but how to wear them day to night, isn't it? It's like you were scared of it, weren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Top shop, 29 quid, great price, about 19 colours. But it's the art of wearing it so that it's cozy, but you have some luxuriousness in your outfit. Still feels like. And how tall are you?
5'5".
5'5". So somebody that's an average British height, in fact average height is 5'4", but to be able to wear this layering, you can do it, it looks beautiful. I love the burgundy gilet, which is from Reserve, and I like the patent burgundy shoes, which are from Zara, the little boots, and I think that goes well to make it a fun day look, a little bit sexy.
Yeah.
Leopard scarf, which is fantastic on you, with a little bit of red here, and the scarf's from next. And then makeup, let's look at glorious makeup, because with this, you don't want to go dark, and it's about getting the balance. So we've got a bit of Katinka on the eyes, and Katinka on the lip, and then we've got a little bit of blush here in Sacha, I think. But it's all going together. There's a bit of goldenness on your eyelid too with sun. I think it's beautiful, your makeup, I have to say. She's done it so well. Michelle did the makeup today using Trinny London, but exquisite. And your hair very full, which is just magnificent. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy it?
I
You did.
Thank you.
Do you feel you're going to wear that outfit again?
Definitely.
Good. All right, darling.
you.
Thank you for having you. And next up, we've got Toasty Deal. Samantha, come on, my love. So this is kind of cool executive woman. You've got such fantastic colouring. When Samantha came into the fashion cupboard and I put together this look, and I looked at the three, and you look at what colours suit everybody, and I looked at you and I thought immediately, because you have the kind of greeny blue eye, and depending on what you wear, your eyes change, I think. And you've got a very cool hair, so you suit silver, but unusually you suit teal, which is usually these kind of warm people who might suit rust and mustard, but it's a slightly cooler teal, and your eyes are just like this, which I love. But again, it's about, it's a chenille jumper. Do you remember these jumpers from M&S years ago, which our mums were wearing? We think, oh no. But the art of wearing it again, which I'm going to do, is to take that and really pull it tight. So it might be that you're going to, because this has been the bane of our morning, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But it's just about perhaps doing a safety pin. So you get that colour right up here, and I think that gives a sharpness and a freshness to the suiting. The jumper is from, do you remember? River Island. The suit is from, do you remember?
Sacha.
Yes, good girl. And the coat is from Reserved again. And I like the fact that all these colours go so beautifully together. They're all in that teal family. And we've kept your makeup. Close your eyes for me, darling, let me see. We've got a little bit here of strength, and we've got a bit of fortune, and then we just got a bit of Maddie on the lip. And then down here, we've got a saucy silver boot, which is, I saw it first.com, £35. How do you feel in it?
Lovely.
You do? Because you weren't sure to begin with, were you?
No, but it does make me feel well done.
It is, you look effortlessly glamorous, and I think finding the right, how tall are you? 5'3". 5'3". So, you know, somebody looks, and I think wearing the same colour when you're petite, you look much taller. You don't need to, you might not want to feel you look taller, but you do. Nothing is stunting it. And even taking that risk of having the silver boot at the bottom and the slightly cropped trousers, because all of this is so unstopped, what's the word? Unfettered, whatever, I can't get my words out. Unbroken. That's the word. And this coat is not too long, it's not too much longer than the jacket, nor worse. You look fantastic. I think come back again soon. Thank you very much, Samantha. So that's it. A little taste of toasty fashion, and check in next week. We will be doing sequins!